Welcome back to the Ruby Tuesday. We're talking spoilers for Jupiter's Legacy, the new Mark Miller's Netflix collaboration or Netflix bought IP. And so this is spoilers, major spoilers ahead. So if you haven't seen the review, you can go and check that out. But we're going to talking about the ending specifically. So the lead up to the end did keep me off guard. I didn't see it. I obviously haven't read as much as I thought of the graphic novels because I didn't see the betrayal coming from the brother, from Brainwave. I just didn't see that happening. So when last we left, Brainwave was in the clone's body and he was stuck in there. We had Lady Liberty jump into the body to try and help Brainwave. You know, we've been on this journey for 8 episodes with these characters and they've come a long way, and we thought maybe they had worked out some of their kinks. But it turns out that Brainwave doesn't like the code, and his idea of running the superhero group is not the way it's being run at the moment. So he wants a change in leadership. So he's trying to get the Sun to come over to his side. That's basically what's going to happen in season 2, where season 2 we see that brother and brother are comforting each other. You know, the father feels like he's losing his son. The brother says, don't worry, you can trust me, which he can't, because obviously we've seen him kill his daughter, so we know for sure that he's really evil. If he can kill his own daughter, you know what he will do to get control of the group. Where it's going to go is he's probably going to manipulate the son into thinking that the father is actually the bad guy. So where it's going to go is probably the son is going to maybe attack the father or kill the father. And, you know, we got some of the information earlier in some of the clips where they were talking about jokingly, why don't we just take over the world? And that, I think, was foreshadowing of what he actually wants to do. He wants to rule the world and fix the world that way. And that's always how a dictator or a supervillain starts. They think what they're doing is right. It's a great origin story for a supervillain. So even though we saw Sky Fox and we saw the clone or the guy escape, it's all been part of Brainwave's kind of masterful plan. He's eventually going to take over the group, put the son against father. I'm hoping that they will stick to the graphic novel somewhat, but that's where I think it's going to go. They've been very true for the most part. We've had some color change, we've had some characters being different age groups, and they're doing their kind of their own thing, which is fine, exactly what we expected would happen. That's always the kind of way they go. But let me know in the comments below, where do you think it's going to go? What do you think was actually happening at the end? Do you think that the son will betray the father? Because there was that moment where he said, no, I totally believe in the code that you were talking about it for the first time. I believe the words, rather than it just being you regurgitating them at me. But then when we get that final battle sequence, and they've beaten the bad guy, and the father says, I wasn't going to let you die. And the son goes, I know, Dad. But there is that moment where the son is unsure and the father's not sure whether the son believes him. We're not sure whether we believe the dad. I thought maybe the dad was going to let his son die because of his code. How far was he willing to go to protect that code? Would he allow his son die to protect that code? The son might believe that, and that's how the brother's obviously going to shape and use that against them. So it'll be interesting to see how that occurs in the future. Let me know in the comments your thoughts. Thanks so much for watching. I'm so excited for season 2. I hope it doesn't take forever to come out. But most of all, until next time, remember, live long Tuesday.